In this video, I'm going to be discussing 5 planets I want to explore in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2. Here we go. There are so many planets in the Star Wars universe, with all kinds of different environments from desert wastelands to planetary metropolis. From deep forests and jungles to frozen icy plains. In Jedi Fallen Order, we were given several planets to explore, including Bracca, Dathomir, Kashyyyk, and others. Each planet had their own characteristics and appeals that kept bringing me back for more. I had an amazing time exploring each of them, so that made me wonder, which planets are going to be in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2? Well, that knowledge is probably a ways away, so stay tuned to the end to find out all 5 planets I want to explore in Jedi Fallen Order 2, from both canon and legends. In at the number 1 spot on this list, we have Dakar. I thought this planet would be a good one to start out with. Dakar is a planet right on the border of the Mid-Rim and Outer Rim territories, and is actually in close relationship to the planet Naboo. This planet is covered in huge jungles, vast plains, and have a few mountains thrown in for good measure. Dakar is home to very little intelligent life and is mostly inhabited by many forms of insects, birds, and meat-eating plants called creeper vines. Now, Dakar hasn't always been uninhabited by intelligent life, because found on Dakar are huge ruins of a civilization that has been around for a very, very long time, but is now uninhabited. Now, if you're a fan of the Star Wars movies, then you should recognize Dakar, because in the movie The Force Awakens, Dakar was used as a headquarters for the rebellion against the First Order. Now, I think exploring Dakar in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2 would be absolutely awesome. I kind of figured Dakar would look similar to Kashyyyk, but what really draws me to Dakar is the potential for exploring the ancient ruins on the planet. I think these rundown ruins of the ancient civilization will be absolutely epic to explore. Now, I have no idea what might be found in those temples. Maybe some cool puzzles, maybe some collectibles, maybe some really cool upgrades. Who knows? Dakar has the potential to be really fun. Now, coming in at the number 2 spot, we have Kali. Okay, now this one really does sound like a lot of fun. Kali is a planet located in the wild space region in the Kali system. This planet is home to a hunter-warrior species called the Kaleesh. The Kaleesh are a reptilian humanoid species that believe that if a warrior does great deeds in their lifetime, it will result in them being gods in the afterlife. Now, around their spirituality, they created a society that was surrounded by huge temples they used for everything from housing to religious practices. War was commonly practiced in their society, and they believed that it was an essential part of life. So the Kaleesh would be a great opponent to come across during our playthrough of Jedi Fallen Order 2. Now, most of all of you should know the most famous of these warriors, General Grievous. Kali itself has a tropical type climate full of beaches, cliffs, caves, canyons, and the majority of the surface is covered in thick moss. I think Kali would be an epic place to explore in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2. Between the potential beautiful temples that would be awesome to explore, which kind of remind me of a Mayan civilization from pictures, to the potential battle with the Kaleesh themselves. The Kaleesh fought on both sides of the battle between the Jedi and the Sith, so some may be friendly and others hostile. This could make for some epic gameplay. And I would love to learn more about the Kaleesh society while playing Fallen Order 2, because I do find their civilization very cool and would love to find some ancient relics or something like that. Maybe pick up some really cool Kaleesh clothes like a war mask or materials for a lightsaber or something like that. Now, in at the number 3 spot, we have Felucia. Now, Felucia is one of my favorites on this list. Here's why. Felucia is a planet located in the galaxy's outer rim in the Felucia system. Felucia is known to be covered in thick, colorful jungles made up of mostly what seem to be giant mushrooms and giant flowers seen when Order 66 was initiated, and Jedi Master Aayla Secura was murdered. The planet is home to non-intelligent species like Gelogrubs, a large species of insect that resembles a mix of centipede and a caterpillar, mantas, which look like flying manta rays, and Sarlacc. Yes, the same Sarlacc that was in Return of the Jedi also reside on Felucia. Intelligent life can also be found on this planet, known as the Felucians and the Jungle Felucians. The Felucians are a farmer species that were short in height and had turtle-like features. This species is typically non-aggressive, but learned to defend themselves after Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Ashoka Tano taught them to defend themselves and their property. Now, the Felucians are very different from the jungle Felucians. The jungle Felucians are humanoid amphibious life forms that have more of a warrior-like society. This society, however, is hugely force-sensitive, especially their shamans. Felucia is also known to inhabit the Gossam species because they convince the Felucians they have a common ancestor and use this planet to help increase their finances. I really want Felucia in Jedi Fallen Order 2. I want to explore this colorful planet. I mean, just look at it. Why would you not want to explore this planet? I mean, besides possibly stumbling into a Sarlacc pit. Maybe a section where you have to take on the jungle Felucians? Or maybe liberate the Gossam from the planet. I have no idea, but I really want to explore Felucia and all of its colorful landscapes. In at the number 4 spot, we have Utapu. I think this planet would be really cool to explore. Check out why. Utapu is a planet located in the outer rim of the galaxy in the Utapu system. It is a remote desert planet and is mostly known for their depiction in the Revenge of the Sith movie, where General Grievous was hiding and overseeing the battle taking place on the planet. Okay, I swear I'm not a General Grievous fanboy, but he is wicked cool. This planet is home to some really cool species, such as the Dactylian species, which is a large flying reptile, Nos monsters that are lake and river dwelling, and my personal favorite of the planet, the Varactile, which can be seen ridden by Obi-Wan Kenobi in Revenge of the Sith. Also native to this planet are the Pauwen and the Utai. The Pauwen are intelligent life forms with sharp teeth and a grim/slim posture, but also known to be really friendly. The Utai are a short and stubby species that are willingly ruled over by the Pauwen. Both of these species live in the many sinkholes of the planet. Utapu being in Jedi Fallen Order 2 would definitely give the game variety. Being a mostly desolate and forbearing planet, with many sinkholes that are complete with cities and city centers, would be very cool to explore. And yes, I want to ride a Varactile, just like Obi-Wan. Maybe use the Varactile to traverse the planet between sinkholes. Kind of a cool concept in my opinion. And finally, we made it to the number 5 spot, and I want to thank you all personally for making it this far in this video. Now, in at number 5, we have Riff. Riff is a planet found in the outer rim in the Riff system. Riff is a tropical planet covered in ocean, active volcanoes, lagoons, and islands that lead to small jungle canopies. Riff is home to a number of wild life forms that inhabit Riff, such as many species of fish, insects, reptiles, but none as potentially deadly as the Blixis, which is a distant relative to the Sarlacc. The Blixis grab passersby and drags them into the water that they are in to eat them. The only intelligent life forms that inhabit the planet are humans, but mainly ones that work for the Galactic Empire. In approximately 9 BBY, Riff was used to complete the construction of the Death Star when they moved the project from Geonosis, which is a good spot because Riff has an influx of metals naturally found on the planet. This planet would probably be my favorite planet to explore. I think it would be super cool to navigate the islands of Riff, explore around the active volcanoes, and maybe even see some construction stages of the Death Star, depending on when Jedi Fallen Order 2 will take place. Maybe even find some kind of hidden temple underneath the waves or underneath a volcano or something. That would be really cool to explore. Which planet do you want to see in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2? Tell me in the comments and let's discuss it. My name is Shayne Static. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.